Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading is a pick a card on what is this harvest bringing in for you right now, okay? We are in the spring. March 21st was the spring equinox. We're almost a month into spring. So let's see what this harvest is bringing in for you right now. We have 4 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Pile number 1, we have yellow topaz crystal with tender embrace. Pile number 2, we have aventurine with a powerful move. Pile number 3, we have rose quartz with earth magic. And pile number 4, we have this bloodstone crystal with the rose's kiss. So I will give my lovely dreamy dreamers time to meditate on their pile. All right, my dreamy dreamers. So again, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your readings. Bye. Hey, pile number 4s, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this yellow topaz crystal and or card number 22 with tender embrace. So what I'm getting for you, pile number 1s, is that the harvest coming in for you is like a harvest in regards to your relationships. Now, this could be an overall general view of your relationships, or this could be a romantic relationship that is like faring so well right now, right? This person or you to this person might make each other just feel like the most loved creatures in the world, right? Especially here with the elephants, and they're just loving on each other and embracing each other and like allowing the magic to like just dwindle in their connection, right? With the yellow topaz, it's all about optimism. It's all about seeing growth and development and abundance, right? So I'm getting that you're starting to look at a particular relationship as you want it to be, and you're not moving out of fear, but you're moving out of almost what the yellow topaz would bring into the mix: optimism, joy, abundance, expansion. Okay, so let's see what other messages are coming in regards to the harvest that's coming in for you right now. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 1s? Clear, concise, accurate messages, spirit. Oh wow, okay, nice. So we have 2 cards out, so we're gonna put these here. Let's get one more card. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 1s right now? Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages. What harvest? Okay, beautiful. So put this here. We have card number 18, serendipity. I feel like you can just feel so harmonious around this person or around like your loved one, or if a particular loved one comes to mind, or loved ones at this time. I feel like you feel so embraced as well, either by this particular loved ones or the people in your community or your family as well. We have card number 4, which is higher power. And then it's interesting because we have card number 22. You add 2 and 2 together, that's 4. So I feel like there is a lot of serendipity in this relationship and a lot of serendipitous moments that are coming in for you right now during this time, pile number 1s. And then you have card number 12 with a change in the wind. I feel like something, I'm getting like setting sail, or like your winds are setting sail or something like that. Almost like you are, not almost like, I know you are right where you need to be at this moment, but it's almost like this relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or a familiar relationship or just like a strong connection, it's going to almost like change the wind of your sails, or change the sails of your wind or something like that. Like you know how on boats, depending on whichever the wind blows, it's going to take you, it's going to like catch the wind and take you to in that direction in which the wind is going, maybe not in the particular direction that you were choosing to go in or you had in mind, right? And that's what I'm getting. Something, there's a divine purpose in relation to this connection, and it's very much so a part of your destiny. And I think that's why you're seeing a lot of synchronicities happening within it. You know what I'm saying? You and your partner, if you're in a romantic relationship, or if you are looking to this reading to see about a budding romantic relationship coming into play, I feel like you and your partner could have a lot of synchronistic happenings going on with you and them as well. Okay, we have at the bottom of the deck between worlds. So I feel like you're on the precipice of something pretty big when it comes to this connection. This could be like long-term commitment. This could be marriage. This could even be like moving in with one another. Or if you aren't in a relationship yet, pile number ones, this could be finding this person. This could be bumping into this person, or yeah, just connecting with a person who, you know, you have all these beautiful feelings and connections with, right? So sorry, this is okay. So let's pull some more cards. But I feel like you're in this space where it's like this antsy feeling, right? Like, where am I going? What am I doing? I'm grateful that I have this person in my life, or I'm grateful for what I have in my life, but I feel like I'm on the brink of something, right? That's what I'm getting with this reading so far, pile number ones. But let's pull some tarot. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. What harvest is coming in for them right now? What harvest is coming in for our pile number ones? What harvest is coming in for our pile number ones? Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number ones. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more card. Okay, so there was one card that flipped out. Let's see here. So we have the Six of Wands. Come on, pile number ones. Victory. We have the Mother Star with yes. So there's two star cards in this deck as well. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Magician. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Come on. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're manifesting exactly what you want, either in a relationship or just in life in general. I feel like you're a master manifester and a master attractor, pile number one. So whatever you really set your mind on getting, even if you don't really push the issue, even if you don't try too hard, it pretty much comes to you because you have a very abundant and loyal mindset, right? An abundant and a loving mindset, but loyal as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is what I'm getting here. Inheritance, family, and property. I feel like you're about to take a commitment to the next level. What's interesting here for me though, pile number ones, is there's a lot of like feminine energy within these four cards, right? So this could be like a spiritual inheritance you're getting through another individual, right? Through a committed relationship, through a commitment of some sorts. And I think it's kind of like abstract to you because I don't think you ever would have thought this was how your manifestation or your harvest was going to come. So think about it like this. You asked for something, right? And you were probably very specific with it, but you know how like the universe works and there's so many different parallel realities that whatever we're asking for, as long as we don't emphasize the how, because that's where we can get stuck at, right? Because when you overly emphasize the how, it's almost like you're trying to control the way things come in for you. I feel like maybe you got the clue or you got the hint as to not trying to dictate how something comes in for you. And because you acquiesced, or because you kind of like gave in, like, okay, I'm not in control, thine will, not mine will, right? So to speak, let God, spirit, the universe do its thing. It came back quicker, and it came in a whole package, so to speak, right? So not only do you get the abundance, but you get the love that you've always desired. Not only do you get the love that you've always desired, you get the community that comes with it, right? You got a whole package deal. And I feel like for some reason, this card always reminds me of like a grandmother or like an ancestor that is like, yes, I'm here, I'm protecting you. And this might have a because it says the mother star, right? So there's another star card in this deck, but then this is the second one, and it's a yes card too. So there's yes and no. There's a yes card and there's a no card in this deck. And the no card is almost like the second version of the magician. It's the creator, and that's the no. So there are 78 cards along with a yes and a no, the mother star, and then the creator. So you guys got the mother star, and it's almost like an infinite yes. It's like this is what was meant to be. So not only do you have like everlasting love, especially here with this 10 of Pentacles, it's like it's an inheritance that you have been asking for quite some time. And even check this out with the Between Worlds card. This flamingo has a crown on it, and it's almost signifying to me, what I'm getting is you're right on the precipice of this. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting long and hard for this, and you're, like I said earlier, getting antsy to the point where it's like, I can't even bear it. Like almost to the point where it's kind of like, okay, I give up. It is what it is, you know, so to speak. But you're right here. You're just in the in-between, in that liminal space, right? So this is very beautiful. Six of Wands, the Mother Star, yes, which is like a double confirmation. The Page of Wands, good news, communication. The Magician, power, action, skill. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which says loyal, charming, wise. You know, it's like you're the whole package. And what's coming in for you as well, pile number ones, is the whole package, so to speak, right? It's your whole package. But let's conclude your reading with some advice. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for ending this reading off for our pile number ones with clear, concise advice and guidance. To conclude pile number one's reading, advice and guidance for our pile number ones. So we have Judgment. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I feel like you're judging less. You know, you're starting to realize how judgment doesn't really do anybody of service, and only God, only Spirit can truly judge us, right? In a fair manner, right? Because we're all humans with human failings and and flaws. So another human judging someone else, you know, and I'm speaking spiritually speaking, it probably doesn't make the best setup. But let's see what other cards come out. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude pile number one's reading. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I feel like you could have been in denial, or someone else could have been in denial about this being damn near perfect, pile number ones. Dang near perfect. Like, it's almost like you're in denial because you're so used to maybe even self-sabotaging, or maybe things going not that smoothly. One more card to conclude our pile number one's reading. One more card to conclude our pile number one's reading. Okay. And then we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Like I said, this connection, this harvest, when it comes to this connection, is correlated, is directly tied with your life's purpose. And I felt like once you got relatively, or or crystal clear. So some of you all might not be crystal clear on what your purpose is. I feel like we have more than one in a lifetime and you can't really pinpoint it, but you'll kind of know that general vicinity of what you're here to do by your interests, your hobbies, your likes, like the people you hang out with, right? So I feel like pile number one's in regards to you guys, whether it be with this connection or if this isn't a romantic connection, and even if it is, it could directly be tied to your life's purpose. And I feel like for quite some time you were kind of in this denial, judgmental phase about it, and once you release that judgment and denial, everything pieced itself together, right? Bottom of the deck here, we have freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And I feel like once you relinquish the denial and judgment of how you wanted a certain thing to come in for you, that's when you were free and just allowed it to come in, right? It just came in very fluidly and without too much effort having to be made there, right? Pile number one. So that is all the time that I have for my dreamy dreamers. I love you all so much, pile number ones. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in tarot journal, look no further. The link to this beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal will be in the description box down below. It's $20 and it will ship from Amazon straight to your house, apartment, or wherever you pick up your mail. Also, there are 3 spreads in here, and the beginning gives you a lot of insight on tarot, its origins, and even numerology. So check it out. It's a really great deal, okay? I love you all so much, pile number ones, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos. Welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this aventurine stone, one of my favorites, and or card number 15 with a powerful move. Okay, so some of you all could have, your birthday could be on the 15th of April, okay? If so, happy birthday, Aries. I love you guys. Others of you that have nothing to do with Aries season or anything like that, I feel like you're going to be making powerful money moves is what I'm getting, you know? Powerful moves. You're going to be almost like turned up a notch in regards to this harvest that's coming in. And I feel like you opened up a key insight into this prosperity, okay? Aventurine is a stone of prosperity, is a stone of good luck and fortune. So this is what I feel like your harvest is coming in. It's you're doing something so strategic at this point is going to open you up to a new level of success. And it's almost like you're going to be a key component, or like the top on the top of the chessboard. You know, it's like almost like you have what is it called? Checkmate. I feel like you've checkmated yourself at this point. You're outdoing yourself, pile number twos. And I feel like this is in regards to your financial freedom, or in regards to your wealth mindset, even your self-conception for some reason is what I'm getting here. You've unlocked a door, a portal into this. And you know what's interesting? I just noticed this. There's like, wait, sorry, I don't know what that is. To me, it looked like somebody on a bed reading, but that might not be what that is. I don't know what that is. It looks like someone reading, or like it's like a hidden message, or like a cloud form or something like that. It's almost like you are about to make a powerful move from something that just like clicks into place. I don't know, like you just get this epiphany and it's like, wow, this is what I've been waiting for 5 years. Okay, so let's delve into this, pile number twos. Now I'm curious. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. What harvest is coming in for our pile number twos right now? What harvest is coming in for pile number twos right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What harvest is coming in for our pile number twos right now? Thank you. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 2s right now? Thank you. One more card. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 2s right now? One more card. Okay, you guys got 4 cards. I'm gonna take them. So we have first card, card number 8 with community. This could have a lot to do with someone else helping you out, or like your network of people around you. Card number 26, happy, happy. I love that. We have card number 42, chop wood. It's like once you have this epiphany, you're gearing to go. It's like, especially with this chop wood card, you're so happy about like basically how you've been strategizing this whole time, that you have everything in place to make something phenomenal, to make something an overnight success, even though it's taking you behind the scenes so much longer than that, pile number 2s. And we have higher power, card number 4. Some of you all might have come from a different pile, or might have kind of wanted to choose between more than one pile, and you'll know what I'm talking about in a moment here. But bottom of the deck, we have card number 5, orphan. And it's interesting, I feel like this revelation, or this aha epiphany type moment, pile number 2, came to you maybe when you left something behind and maybe wasn't too clear on the reason why it didn't work out, or vice versa, maybe something left you behind. But I feel like whatever it was that you had to extract yourself from, or you had to kind of like maybe like put on the back burner, that was literally like you had to do that in order for you to get this revelation about something, so you could actually get to work on the things that you've been telling yourself, and maybe even your community, that you've been wanting to do, right? Because with community, happy, happy, card number 26, 2 and 6, that's 8. So there's a lot of abundance here in your environment as well. And I feel like if you're not happy in a place, then you can't really connect to that abundance mindset as much as you would want to, even if you did kind of want to be there, but it just wasn't a good fit. So you had to maybe extract yourself from that environment in order to solidify your happiness, so you can begin to get to work, chop wood, do the mundane. And I feel like it was like, look, oh my gosh. Card number 4, we have the key, and it was like you were looking for the key. And this is where this epiphany came into your third eye, like your third eye chakra, right? And you had the key all along, and it unlocked like just this newfound understanding of exactly what you needed to do. Exactly what you needed to do. Okay, so we're gonna get more into this with the tarot here. So tell us more, Spirit. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 2s right now? More details about this harvest coming in for our pile number 2s right now. Thank you. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles, building, establishing something. It says inheritance, family, and property. You're building with someone else, with the community here. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more details on this harvest coming in for pile number 2s. We have the 7 of Pentacles. It says goals, potential, and success. Exactly. I feel like you have been working on something for so long. You were kind of wavering on it, but like almost at the 11th hour, you got it. Like downloads. Like look at this person on this card here. She's getting a download from a higher power, from the heavens, right? And it's making her exuberant. It's making her so happy, like, this is what I needed this whole time. Tell us more, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. Tell us more, Spirit. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 2s? Clear, concise, accurate messages. We have the Emperor. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What harvest is coming in for pile number 2's Two of Wands. You made the right move, pile number 2's. You just made a move and it was like checkmate. Checkmate. You're right on your perfect path with the Two of Wands here. You could have like really been contemplating something as well with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, should I keep going? Should I keep working on what I've been working on for all this time, right? Putting in the hours, putting in the labor, you know what I'm saying? Putting in years, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles really kind of describes us having everything we want on the material plane. However, it also talks about convention, right? And it also speaks about time put in. It speaks about long-term goals. So I just think this is fascinating because not only do we have the Ten of Pentacles here with inheritance, family connects to community, we also have the Two of Wands and it says plans, partnerships, and influence. And I feel like you have been planning something for quite some time, pile number 2, and it's just now hatching. Like, the harvest is here. And it's making you very happy. And I feel like you went from this place, this orphan place, this place of being alone, to like having a community by your side, to being more community driven even, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's prosperity, property, beginnings. Okay, so there's a new material beginning that is here to stay, and I feel like it has a lot to do with the things that you have already planned, and you have already been in the current state working on, right? The Emperor here, this could be an actual business that you have, or an idea, or a YouTube channel, or a tarot pick a card channel, or whatever you've been working on that is about to bud and come into fruition for you. And maybe you had been worried about it in the recent past, you know, like, am I making the right decision? Am I investing my time and my energy into something that is going to be prosperous, you know? And it is. So let's pull some cards, soul journey cards, to conclude your reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for blessing our pile number 2's with clear, concise, accurate messages, advice, guidance, and wisdom to end their reading. Beautiful reading though, pile number 2's. And I feel like if this is your first pile, I would recommend choosing another pile, because I think there is also another message there for you as well. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 1's reading. Okay, we have loneliness. It says, I know that I am never alone. So I feel like these two are correlating here. I feel like you really do want a sense of community, right? Maybe you've been isolated, or have isolated yourself, or have found yourself isolated for quite some time now, pile number 2's, to which I feel like you are being gifted community, right? People who understand you, people who want to be around you, people who are like-minded, and people who you will be working towards a common goal with, right? Tell us more, Spirit, advice, guidance, and wisdom. I'm even getting check on someone in your community who might be lonely right now, because that could just help them and yourself. I feel like there's someone kind of like also maybe keeping an eye on you with this Page of Swords, or like, you see how their gaze is very like squinted, like, I don't know, like almost out of protection. But I feel like you're very ambitious at this time as well, pile number twos, and this is what's making you happy. And even if kind of like the road gets a little lonely because you have a lot of work to do, or you're putting in a lot of work or a lot of hours, like it's okay. Like express it to your community, express it to your family, express it to like a partner. And I feel like, you know, people will kind of come and rally for you. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number two's reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number two's reading, Spirit. Last messages to conclude pile number two's reading. Okay, so we got 2 cards out here. So we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I feel like you're really taking movement too, which is interesting because the only movement card to me here signifies is this two of wands, excuse me. But that means like I feel like the plans that you have, they're right. Like you're on the right path for success. We have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay, so I feel like you're a very empathetic person, and at this time in your life I feel like you could have a lot going on as well, pile number 2. So you realize how things are like really changing for the better in your life, and you love that, but you might also feel like, well, I don't have time for my friends, or I don't have time to check in on people who I used to or who I used to frequent a lot. And what I'm getting is that that's okay. Definitely check in on these people, check in on your friends and family, but it's okay to kind of have a season of no right now, because if you have gotten this epiphany and if you have gotten this chance to really like catapult your way to success, and if you give in just because of your empathetic nature to like maybe too much of yourselves, right? Like maybe spending too much time with your family, or too much time with your friends, or too much time with your partner. Consider yourself and your goals as well, and know that the people who love you dearly will understand where you're coming from and also want to see you succeed, and you know, vice versa. So, you know, take that into account. We also have at the bottom of the deck happiness. Again, I just feel like the harvest that's coming in for you is this like long duration and long season of happiness. We have happy right here, and then we have happiness right here, and then happy. Like, come on, how it doesn't get any clearer than that. I feel like you could be doing what makes you happy, and like you finally just got a sense to go all in with it, right? So yeah, pile number 2s, that is all the time that I have for you, my dreamy dreamers. I love you so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a beautiful, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this beautiful tarot journal will be in the description box down below. It's only $20, and Amazon will ship it directly to your doorstep or wherever it is that you get your mail. Also, there's 3 really cool spreads in here that you guys will like, and there are pages here discussing the tarot and giving you a breakdown about numerology and all that good stuff too. And you guys could use this journal on my readings or anybody else's readings on YouTube, okay? So link to this will be in the description box down below. Cop yours today. I love you so much, dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading. So you all either chose this rose quartz crystal for your crystal selection, or card number 1 with earth magic. Y'all, I feel like the harvest that's coming in for you right now is like stability, is a lot of feeling groundedness and stable and comfortable in your own skin, and knowing, right? Knowing, knowing the magic that you in your own like body holds, if that makes any sense, right? You and your own, like who you are individually how much power and beauty and love that you actually like own, you deserve, and you just being able to kind of like work your magic in any way, shape, or form. I'm also getting something with your feet, right? Either you've been paying more attention to your feet or cleaning your feet. I know cleansing the feet is kind of like a very spiritual omen or a very spiritual thing in and of itself in certain religions. I'm not saying in totality of spirituality, but I also know Pisces rules the feet. So I don't know why I was getting that, but the feet today, and I feel like this has never happened before, really stood out for me here. So let's see why this is happening. What harvest is coming into our pile number 3s at this time? I also feel like there could be a lot of love coming in, grounded, stable love that you don't have to worry about or question. You're materializing something for sure though, pile number 3. So let's see. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 3s right now? What harvest is coming in for pile number 3s right now? One more card, Spirit. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 3s right now? So we're going to put these 2 here. What harvest is coming in? Okay, and we're going to take this. Beautiful. I was definitely getting like earth energy too. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I don't know why I always get Taurus with this card, with this number 11 card by the book. There's some type of commitment here though. Grounding. Card number 10 at the bottom of the deck, Unfinished Symphony. So let's see what harvest is coming into our pile number 3s right now. We have card number 22 with Blessed. How beautiful is that? You're going to definitely feel very blessed. And card number 16, All That Glitters. And look at how interesting this is, pile number 3s. This angel here is turning away from something that seems good on the exterior, but maybe they just get a sense that they don't need to engage with it. So the harvest that's coming in for you, pile number 3s, is that you could have turned your back and could have had a blessing to turn your back on something, or you are so in tune with yourself as well, because this angel is meditating and they're levitating, right? You're so in tune with yourself, you realize that everything that glitters isn't gold. And I think you are maybe leading something elsewhere, or you are being led to something elsewhere, right? That's what I'm getting. Like, maybe you just needed someone or something's blessing to like go in a different direction, and as soon as you got that blessing, you are kind of like taking you're taking it for all it's worth, so to speak, right? And then we're having like 11s here, right? So we have 11, 22. I feel like these 2 cards are very linked here as well. You could be leading the pact when it comes to something, or fulfilling an obligation of leadership when it comes to something, and like something that was almost very enticing to you, you left behind for something greater, for something that you knew you had to finish, right? You took a very grounded approach to whatever this was though. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more details as to what harvest is coming in for our pile number 3s right now. More details. I'm getting freedom of choice as well. That's a part of your harvest. Like, you're blessed to even have had the choice to turn something down, or to turn away from something that seemed like a good opportunity, is what I'm getting as well. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, we have the world. I'm not trying to get demonetized, y'all. We have the world here. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. details on pile number 3's harvest. We have the, my goodness, if I could keep these in my hands, the moon. Details on our pile number 3's harvest. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Come on, unicorn. I love this. There's something like really cool about to happen in you guys' lives that is like, you're like a unicorn or something. You're like a total anomaly. Pile number 3's. Tell us more. What harvest is about to come into our pile number 3's lives? We have the Hangman. Giving more Pisces energy with the moon and the Hangman. One more card, Spirit. Or, yeah. Cancer energy too with the moon here. One more card, Spirit. One more card. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 3's? And we have the 10 of Swords. So I'm loving this. Something is definitely like, you put it into something. You put it into something really quick. And look, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. And this maybe had something to do with your destiny. Maybe like you had like an option to like do something that was for someone else, or like follow your own beaten trail or your own path or your own destiny, and you bet on yourself and you're like, I'm going all in. You know, I'm the captain of my own ship, so to speak. But let's see, we have the World, the Moon, Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the 10 of Swords. So we have two or three major arcanas if we count the bottom of the deck. So this has something to do with a completion for sure. Some of you all may have turned your, this is, to me, pile number 3 is a very spiritual lesson here. Because this angel here, whatever this is, this person here, right? She's very serene. She knows that she's blessed, or this thing knows that they're blessed, and they know that whatever decision they make is going to be for the betterment of everyone involved. Now this card, all that glitters, we all know the age-old saying, all that glitters isn't gold, right? So there could have been an opportunity to get caught up in like fool's gold, so to speak, right? Something that seems nice, that seems kind of like enticing on the outside, but maybe once you settled into it, or once you got to know it, it wasn't going to be the right move for you, right? So again, with the World here, it says reward, success, and completion. The Moon here, it says dreams, intuition, and shadow. Knight of Pentacles, prosperity, benefits, and investment. The Hangman, waiting, rebirth, sacrifice, and reflection. And the 10 of Swords. One other thing that I've noticed in here is there is something that you surrendered to get a better return on, is what I'm getting, right? And you've ended it, and you were right to do so. Because like I said, I think you bet on yourself here with this Knight of Pentacles. Like, this is a unicorn. So I feel like, you know, you are that unicorn, pile number 3's. And I feel like under duress, you could have completely went for the thing that seemed glittery and the thing that seemed like the right choice to make in the moment, but you didn't. I felt like you allowed yourself to be uncomfortable for a little bit, and you made a decision that maybe others wouldn't have, right? And I feel like that, because you made that decision, that's going to be like the solidifier, is going to be the proverbial nail in the coffin that allows you to finish something, right? Because it says unfinished symphony here. And then we have the 10 of Swords and the World, which contradicts this, which in its minor arcana and its major arcana kind of definition, you're closing a book, you're completing something, right? To start something new, to go on another, you know, on the quest that you've been on, but like a new chapter is opening, hence that number 1. So I feel like this could have culminated with this full moon in Libra that just passed, and the full moon in Libra was on the, I forgot. Was it on the 8th or the 9th? I think so. I think it was on the 8th or the 9th of April, and today is only the 13th. So I felt like you kind of feel like you're in this, something could have came as quickly as it went, or you saw through something for sure. I kind of, this is the only this is the only pile I want to pull some more cards with, just because I feel like you're just following your intuition here, pile number 3s, and you're taking your time, and you know that anything worth having is going to take time to acquire or accrue. But I feel like there is a lot of kind of like unknowingness, like this going into the unknown that you had to do in order for this to kind of like make sense. Sorry, pile number 3s. I'm trying to find the little booklet because I really want to get more info on card number 1 here. So let's see. It says, 1, being grounded in nature, the quiet, dark place where all things begin, where essence is first ignited before manifestation, knowing you are a part of the earth and she is a part of you. You know what's ringing out to me? Where essence is first ignited before manifestation. There's a huge manifestation that's coming in, and you're very blessed right now in the decision that you made, whether that was to end something, whether that was to go in a different direction, which what appears to me you're doing. And I feel like it's because you really use your spiritual faculty to make a concrete decision on what was best for you. Okay, so I'm loving this. But let's pull some soul journey cards to end your reading with advice, guidance, and wisdom to end pile number 3's reading, Spirit. Thank you. I love this. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like you knew what to do. Like this third eye, your third eye was blatantly open in regards to how something was going to go, in regards to how something was going to pan out, if you would have kind of like just went with it, you know? Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude pile number 3's reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 3's reading. Okay. We have perseverance. Spirit wants you to keep going on the path that you have been put on this earth to fulfill. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. This has something to do with not only mind over matter, but like your upper chakras, your third eye, your crown, being completely activated right now. One more card, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 3's reading. You're very in tune with yourself at this point. Look, that's trippy. We have the Death card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And what does this look like to you? Dang, that's trippy. Peace. Whew, beautiful. It says, I'm a being of love and I release all negativity. And then we have worry. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Exactly. I feel like you were not worried really about the decision that you made here to end something. You were at peace with it. You were even given like a peaceful, like maybe like, okay, well, good luck or something. You were given like a peaceful exit towards something that you had to end. And I feel like it was a part of who you used to be, not the person you actually want to become. So it was like you had to kind of like finally know. And then once you completed it or ended it and it was mutual, it just brought you so much peace and it ended your worry on something. Okay. Bottom of the deck again, Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So I feel like your harvest that's coming in for you, pile number 3's, is knowing that you completely made the right decision to end something. And not only did you end something, you ended a cycle of worry or, you know, what ifs. Okay. And I feel like that's the harvest that's coming in for you, but not just that, utter success. You're very blessed in whatever path that you are continuing or deciding to go into, because I feel like with your imagination, as long as you embrace that you can do whatever you put your mind to and you persevere in it, you will be successful in whatever ventures you choose to associate yourself with or choose to bring into manifestation, right? So with that being said, pile number 3s, I love you so much, my dreamy dreamers. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. Again, if you are interested in a beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. Amazon will ship it straight to your house or wherever you receive your mail, and it's only $20. Again, you can use this journal with our readings, any personal readings you get, or any other readings here on YouTube, okay? And also there are the introduction introduces you to the cards, the processes, how to choose a deck, how to shuffle. Like, it educates you on how to start your tarot journey or use tarot, or even just as a refresher. If you don't feel like, you know, getting out a guidebook, you can use this, okay? So there's a lot of fun things that come in with this journal. Again, it's $20, and the link to this will be in the description box down below. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 4s, welcome to your reading. So you all either chose this bloodstone crystal, if I can keep it in my hands. That always reminds me of like volcanic eruptions or volcanoes. I don't know why, like molten lava. And or card number 9 with the Rose's Kiss. Okay, I love that. So I feel like fortune is about to smile on you. Like, with this ladybug and this rosebud blooming, fortune is about to smile on you, but it wasn't without sacrifice and it wasn't without toil and hard work is what I'm getting, especially with the rose's thorns here. But I feel like grace is about to be shown to you. You know, there's like this beautiful blossoming new life you're about to lead, or just like a lot of ease and grace. I just keep getting grace and like beauty and abundance, okay? I do want to read a little bit of the Rose's Kiss for you all, just to get more clarity on the significance of your harvest, pile number 4s. It says, key concepts: joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction and enjoyment, desires acknowledged, 5 sensory reality. I love this. So it's like not only grace is about to be shown on you, but you're about to probably have one of the most enjoyable seasons of your life with this harvest, okay? So I love that. That's gorgeous, pile number 4s. And I feel like it's been a lot of trial and error, especially with the bloodstone here. It's been a lot of like purifying your wants, refining your vision, things of that nature. But finally you're in that sweet spot to where it's like, I know what I want, I know where I'm going, and I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to allow life to give me the things that make me joyful, right? I'm going to be open to receiving joy. So what harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s right now, Spirit? What harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s right now? Okay, so we have card number 14 with truth be told. You might be getting someone opening their heart to you, someone really loving you and being completely candid with you. No masks here, just complete and utter transparency and vulnerability. And you could be like that to someone else right now. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s, Spirit? 2 more cards. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s? What harvest is coming in for pile number 4s? It's almost like something is a secret, like something's tight-lipped. But let's see. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s? We're going to try one more time for these to pop out. Thank you. Blessed. I love this. Card number 22. Yeah, you're very blessed right now, pile number 4s. Some of you all may have came from another pile as well. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s right now? Okay, so I will show you this one that kind of wanted to come out. I'll take all four because this one did flip out. So it's card number 35 with loyal heart and card number 19 with flexible. I feel like someone, you could be calling in a soulmate connection, pile number 4, or you or someone else are so in love with each other that you really do want the best for each other, and you will tend to each other's needs. You will be flexible in the way you approach this connection, or this person will be flexible in the way that they approach you because they love you and they sincerely care about you, and they just, you know, want to make you happy, want you to be joyous, you know? We have card number 20 at the bottom of the deck with imagine. I love this, so beautiful. I feel like this was a love or a connection or an opportunity, excuse me, that you could have only dreamt about, that you could have only imagined. And I feel like you're about to enter into this portal with someone. Pile number 4s. You see there's 2 portals here at the bottom of this card. One right there and one right here. And I feel like you're about to enter the land of milk and honey with someone. And like your lives are about to just be very enriched and beautiful and loving and caring and compassionate, okay? I feel like you're just loyal to the soil. Like you're kind of just loyal to someone or something. Maybe they have the key to your heart. And you just kind of like let it unfold, like just allowed it, right? You're definitely opening up here. You're definitely becoming more vulnerable. And I think you're being led to do that right now. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. What harvest? Tell us more about the harvest coming in for our pile number 4s. In detail, tell us more about the harvest coming in for our pile number 4, Spirit. Okay, look at that. The star, a wish granted, answered. We have guiding light, inspiration, faith, hope, miracles, and infinite energy. Okay, we have the 7 of swords. It says theft, dishonesty. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more about this harvest coming in for our pile number 4s. We have judgment, acceptance, awakening, and assessment. Tell us more about the harvest coming in for our pile number 4s. We have the 6 of swords with explore, discovery, and moving on. Tell us more, Spirit. What harvest is coming in for our pile number 4s? And we have 8 of wands with good news, travel, good news and travel. Bottom of the deck, where we have 4 of pentacles with security, savings, and foundation. Sorry, let me. Okay. So pile number 4s, what I'm getting here is there's definitely been like a wish granted or a hope for something that is coming into fruition here for you, right? I feel like something has been like, also something could have been like dangled over your head for quite some time, or maybe you had kind of been in the past not dishonest, I feel like that's a very strong word, but uncertain of what you wanted, maybe out of a commitment, out of a relationship. Maybe you felt like an opportunity was taken from you as well, because there's a ring here and then there's this crow or whatever bird this is. They're holding the ring, right? Almost like oblivious that they have something of value. So maybe that's something that you have went through too. Like you just wanted to find someone or something, like a purpose or a connection, who would not be oblivious to your value, even though, come on, anybody who's oblivious to any of the Dreamy Dreamers values, they need to get their eyes, ears, and hearts checked out. So sorry, but it's true. But with the judgment here, acceptance, awakening, and assessment, I have a feeling like you're no longer dishonoring or being dishonest with yourself about the things that you want. You're going for them on your own, with or without someone else's approval, or with or without someone else there too. And I feel like there is going to be somebody there. There's someone who loves you and that's loyal to you and that wants to be with you and that wants you to have the things that you want to have, but you're not resting or lying to yourself that that person is like you're contingent on that person giving you this joy, giving you these experiences. You're going to experience them for yourselves regardless excuse me, of if this person's bringing it into you, or if another person's bringing it into you, or most importantly, if it's coming from yourself. You're going to get it regardless, right? And that's the acceptance that I'm seeing here. You're probably accepting help too. You're accepting the fact that, you know, at certain points, your own emotions can be liars or deceivers, right? With the Seven of Swords here. Your own mind too can impair you or impair your judgment. Not all the times, but sometimes if you get too wrapped up into overthinking or over analyzing a situation here. But with the Six of Swords here, I feel like you are moving into calmer waters. You're exploring yourself. You're getting to know yourself better mentally, and you're being led instead of always feeling like you have to lead. Okay. And I think that's healthy, especially excuse me, especially for those of us who maybe have like control things, you know, hang-ups over control, or wanting things one way and not really, or kind of being rigid around how we can be more flexible in our own lives or in the lives of others, if that helps them, right? And with the Eight of Wands, I feel like because you have kind of like finally decided that no matter what, you're going to live your best life. No matter what, you're going to live your healthiest, best, authentic life and just be yourself. That there's beauty and good news coming into you very, very quickly. And this could be about your finances. This could be about like being able to be stable and being tranquil in your stability as well. I feel like maybe there's going to be some resources coming in to where you can finally start saving or creating a foundation for your life to be very joyous as well. But I feel like it starts with the power of the mind also. Like it starts with your imagination. Like whether you think you can or you can't, either way you're right. Right? Question mark. So I feel like think and dwell on things that are just, that are pure, that are lovely, that are of good rapport, like it says in the Bible, and you will get those things, okay? More often than not. But let's conclude pile number 4's reading with advice, guidance, and wisdom, spirit. But you have the Star and Judgment, so there's something definitely coming in for you, pile number 4's. But yeah, advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 4's reading. So we have balance. I love this. So it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Interesting too, because we have judgment here. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 4's readings. Okay, and we have honesty. Interesting that we have dishonesty with Seven of Swords and we have honesty here. So it says, I cannot always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I feel like you're going to start being more honest about the things that you want out of life versus the things that you don't. And that's what's going to cushion a lot of your experiences and allow them to be more joyful, because you're not lying to yourself anymore about the things that you want, or you're not deceiving yourself in regards to the things that you want and deserve, pile number 4's. So we have courage. Love this. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I feel like you could be standing up to yourself, or like have more courage or confidence. You know, we are in Aries season, and Aries are very confident, kind of self-assertive people. So you could also be taking on that kind of like mindset or that type of energy. And then last card, we have adversity. I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So I feel like you're no longer blaming or feeling unworthy or judging yourself for what you've been through. You're continuing to move forward in your life and to progress. And just, I feel like also pile number 4 is to be very clear about the things that you want moving forward. Be very honest with yourself, okay? How is it that I do want to experience joy in my life? How is it that I do want to like kind of like live here on earth? Is it in an abundant way? Do I want to do so kind of independently? What do I want to do? How do I want to do it? Because once you learn those things and once you know those things, you could go about doing those things. The gardeners are here around my apartment complex, but I'm glad they came right when I was wrapping up your reading. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you're interested in a beautiful, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this beautiful tarot journal will be in the description box down below. It's $20 and Amazon will ship it straight to your location, wherever that is, or wherever you want it to come, okay? There's 117 pages where you can archive your tarot journey, and you can use this journal from my channel, readings from my channel, or readings from anybody else's channel. And it teaches you a little bit about tarot, and you can use it as a resource or a refresher to refresh your skills. Okay, guys? So I love you so much. Link to this journal will be in the description box down below. Copy yours today. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.